We are done with simple and complex multimodal elements. So I hope that you have learned something at this time. Okay, so the level of complexity of multimodal text depends on the combination of modes or methods of communication, yan, platforms or technologies used.
Hello mga Kanihope! Welcome back to my channel! My channel, Your Classroom. Kumusta? I hope that you're all okay and in good condition.
Okay, so the level of complexity of multimodal text depends on the combination of modes or methods of communication, yan, platforms or technologies used. Okay, so that is the reason why comics is just a simple multimodal text, while animations is already a complex one because animations uses what? Uses different technologies, right? In platforms. While comics is just uses what? Simple texts and images. Technologies in different platforms adds to the beauty and effectiveness of this what we call multimodal. Creation of multimodal text. Please read Shay in multimodal text. Okay, it's written. When we say semiotic resources, it adds to that definition of our multimodal text. So that is what we call multimodal text. Okay, so maybe this one is new in your ears, but when we say multimodal text, they are very common. No? We always see this one in dealing with our daily lives, just like the infographics, the brochures, what else? Posters. These are all the animations. These are all multimodal text. Okay, so let us proceed with this one. Additional information.
Composing or producing effective multimodal text, we need to consider 5 things. The first one is contextual knowledge. So before we can produce or compose an effective and beautiful multimodal text, we need to know what is the model. Okay, so we need to have more than enough knowledge about that is textual knowledge. The second one is technological knowledge. Technological knowledge refers to technological tools that we can use or the technological processes which may be applied to make this material more effective and beautiful for the audience. And the third thing that we need to consider in composing and producing multimodal text is the semiotic knowledge. Okay, when you say semiotic knowledge, it's how we understand it. Okay, the different modes. Which of these different modes work together best, okay, to make the material to be produced a beautiful and effective one. And the fourth ability or the fourth thing that we need to consider is our ability to combine various modes. Okay, so as composer and producer of multimodal text, we need to have the ears, okay, we need to have the eyes, okay, on the beauty or the connections of these different modes to make them suitable, okay, for that material that you want to compose. Last thing that we need to consider in writing or composing and producing multimodal text is understanding different genres. As what I have said before, or as what I am always saying, that an author always has a reason in writing something. Okay? So, composer or producer of a multimodal text also has the purpose of doing it. Okay? So that is the one thing that we need to consider. Okay? This is the understanding of different genres. We need to understand the purpose of the author, and we need also to consider the target audience.
Okay, so the things mentioned there or enumerated there is the things, the important things or essential things that we need to consider whenever we are planning or whenever we decided to compose a multimodal text. Okay, so we have 5. The first one is contextual knowledge. Okay, another one is technological knowledge. One is the textual knowledge. It refers to our knowledge, okay, to that particular topic. Another one is the technological knowledge. So technological knowledge meaning we have enough knowledge about using different technologies, okay, in composing this particular multimodal text. Next is semiotic knowledge, ability to combine different various modes. And the last one is understanding different genres. So those are the 5 important things that we need to consider in composing our multimodal. Okay, let us have this next activity. Rachel, please read it.
In the statement about multimodal compositions, identify each as true or false.
Alam na nung ano.
Okay, so you're just going to identify if it's true or false. Okay, number 1. Proceed. Rachel.
Multimodal text combine more words in presenting information.
Ha?
True or false?
Ano oras na PE?
True po.
True, correct. Multimodal texts combine 2 or more modes in presenting information. Okay, Shay, number 2. Shay, number 2. Are you still there, Shay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go na. Number 2.
Sabi mo, kasi message ko siya, dami na yung kamo. Hindi sa kumulot, hindi kung ano.
True or false?
True, ma'am.
True? We have simple and complex kind of multimodal text.
False po.
Okay. So not all multimodal texts are digital. Just like posters, okay, like brochures, they are printed. Okay? Next, number 2. Michelle.
So sila na yung direkta makipag-ugnayan ng
Print-based materials cannot include multimodal elements. False.
Yes, false. Good, very good.
Ano yung
So,
paano
we
mag-step
also
by
use
step ng
multimodal elements. Number 4. Shay.
Technological knowledge is not important in multimodal compositions.
True or false?
True?
It's not important, anak.
No, ma'am. False pala, ma'am.
False. Okay. So when we decided or when we are planning to compose a multimodal text, we really need to have technological knowledge. So this is one. Okay, this is one of the 5 essential things that we need to consider in composing multimodal elements. Technological knowledge. So this is a false thing that we have here. Number 5, Michelle.
Slide made using PowerPoint and example of a text. True po.
Slides made using PowerPoint
PowerPoint can get
multimodal text. Your answer is?
True.
True. Okay, very good. Okay, so let us have this one. For each of the topics provided below, suggest at least 3 forms of multimodal text to present effectively the information and the intended meaning. So use the format provided. Ways in avoiding COVID-19 infection. So what sample multimodal composition or multimodal text? If you will be asked to compose a multimodal text, what multimodal text will you compose for this topic? Infographics, right? Tama ba? Shay and Rochelle? We can use
Yes, ma'am.
infographics.
Graphics, ma'am.
What else? Posters, right? Posters, brochures. So these are the multimodal text that you can compose for this particular topic. How about number 2? Plantitas, plantitos. Classifications of plants and their importance to humankind. What multimodal text can you compose for this one? Okay, a documentary presenting plantitos and plantitas, right? What else aside from documentaries? Picture books. Can we compose, or is it possible for us to compose a storybooks for this plantitos and plantitas for this topic? Is it a yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Picture books. Okay, how about tips on how to be in love with mathematics? Yan. What multimodal text?
E-books.
E-books. Okay, what else? How about posters? Posters, right? Okay. How are you going to be in love with mathematics? Next, advocacy and conserving nationality in every Filipino. What multimodal text can you compose for this topic? Advocacy. You can use digital stories, documentaries. Actually, all of the multimodal text can be applied for this one. Okay? Campaign on ending discrimination. And 10 things people might not know about Kawit or Binakay National High School. So, for these topics, we can use, apply. Okay? We can compose this different multimodal text. So, it depends on what we want to compose for this topic. And then, we need to consider, okay? We need to consider the 5 things. Okay? That we mentioned before, the different knowledge that we need to have in composing this multimodal text. Okay. So for your performance task, choose one of the given topics on task 5. How would it be? Okay. You're going to choose one of these topics. Gather enough information about the topic. You may use books as reference. You may also use online resources if you have a way to connect to the internet. You may also have brainstorming with your group. Write your answer in your notebook. So it's part of your performance task. Okay? So as your final task for this lesson, you need to come up with a text that uses multimodal elements. So with your answer in task 6, this one. Okay? What do you think? Come up with a text that uses multimodal elements to present the information you have. So here's the rubrics for this activity, for this task. Okay, so content 10 points, organization 10 points, your creativity 10 points, and presentation 5 points. So 35 points. You have 35 points for this activity, for this task. Okay, so do you have any question with our topic today? Any question? Shay and Michelle? Have any question, anak? For learning activity sheets, do you have any question in this one? Multimodal elements. So I hope that you have already this learning activity sheets that you have. Okay, so it's all about multimodal elements. So you already have information about this. So if you have some questions, just feel free to contact me in the messenger. Okay, for you to clarify the things in this learning activity. Okay, any question? You have any question, Manak?
Wala na po. Wala po, ma'am.
So for your assignment, okay, so answer this in your notebook. How important is multimodal texts in our daily lives? Okay, after that, how important is multimodal texts? Do you think these multimodal texts are very important in our daily lives? That they affect us? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. And
Thank you po.
thank you, ma'am.
Pwede na,
Now,
ano,
we have
dali labas ng
class.
alam ko mga ano pa.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Thank you po. Bye-bye po. Thank you.
Thank you, Shay.
Thank you po, ma'am.
As I promise, you will have additional quantity for giving
Thank you
time.
po.
Thank you.
Please like, share, and comment down below.